Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, August 5th, and today we will cover the trades for Yield Max Funds, Tesla, Coney, NVIDIA, and Misty. So the market is taking a dive, which is no change from the end of last week. So obviously, the sell-off continues. So I pull up Market Watch. This is the top headline: is that Buffett dumps Apple. So I guess, I don't know. They consider that the number one headline when the entire market is going down. Maybe the question is, how did Buffett know to dump Apple, right? How did he know in advance what was going to happen today? But anyway, let's go to CNBC. What the heck are they saying? I know I saw something about the jobs report, but again, that wouldn't do it. Where does it say? Something about the Fed being wrong, as always. It's just like never ends, man. The stock market is just... That's why I don't really read the news, but sometimes I do just to help to see what's going on. Yeah, so the recent pullback in stocks was exacerbated Friday when disappointing jobs reports spurred investors' fears the Federal Reserve made a mistake last week when it kept interest rates unchanged and that the economy is headed towards a recession. So maybe that little piece of information, someone's talking about a war with Iran, I don't know. There's a lot of crap going on, but needless to say, it looks like we're going to open the stock market this week very, very red. So let's get to it. So where do we stand? Heading into this week, what's today? August 5th. So this 8/16 expiration, this is not this Friday. It'll be the following Friday. Obviously, going to take a massive hit, right? This is a synthetic 260 on Tesla. And they also have a synthetic 265, both of which, they're gonna probably take a loss at this rate. Now, for this week, though, what do they got? They got some calls going. Again, when you sell calls, it's a bearish play. So as the stock market continues to go down, as Tesla continues to go down, they're going to win their weekly calls. So right now, their calls are anywhere from 5 to 11% out of the money. But, at this time tomorrow, maybe they'll be 20% out of the money. Who the hell knows, right? No, I don't know. But yeah, obviously, these look to be safe. You never know, though. The market could flip green at the open. Crazier things have happened. But the way it's selling off, it looks like it could be, for quite some time. Maybe a few days into the week, maybe all week. But either way, their largest position is 32,985 contracts, plus the 1,315 contracts, all at a 220 strike. That's 5.94% out of the money. So it looks like, it's going to be pretty safe. Now, reaction is just close your eyes, hope for the best, right? Payment information, not much to talk about. I did make my estimate over this past weekend. I posted it late Saturday, so go check that video out. I'll pin it to the top of the comments, and then you guys can, take it from there. So no change from the holdings on Saturday, but their current net asset value is 727 mil. Their NAV is 1440, trade price 1437. All right, so let's go to NVIDIA. NVIDIA has, here's the issue with NVIDIA. I still did not get the updated trade information, but it was confirmed that the 127 synthetic position has been closed out. So they did close out 21,945 contracts on the Friday. And what did they pay? I have no freaking idea. All I know is this is what I'm guesstimating that they paid, right? So they paid a nice chunk. They paid about 45 million approximately to close that position. So 21,945 was added now to here to the new 115 position, right? As far as what they paid, again, this is all in italics because it's uncertain. I just said, okay, they probably paid what they paid on the other 1,200, right? So I just plugged those numbers in as well. So obviously, that changed, the information on the payment screen, so could it have an effect on the estimate or what they're paying? Who the hell knows? But at this point, as far as the market's concerned and this synthetic, at least it's closed, right? Smart move closing it on the Friday, because this would have been way more expensive this week, it looks like. So good job closing that out. Again, hopefully I get the updated trade information, because, I don't want to just plug in what I think it is. I want to get the accurate data. So YieldMax people, if you're listening, please get that to me when you can. All right, so 115, that's the new synthetic. It's all there now. So if we go to the July tab and we check out, where we stand for this week, what do we got? We got one strike, 115 strike price. It's 7.21% out of the money. Now, obviously, if the sell-off continues, NVIDIA is likely going to be one of those that will sell off, because they are, way at the, towards their 52-week high. So, I would expect this one to be a successful win for the week. I know it's, it's only Monday. The market's not even open yet, and we're calling this a win. But again, the way the market's headed, we'll see. But again, that's the good thing about the strategy. So when we close today and NVIDIA's down, NVIDIA should not be down as much, right? Because we capture premium as it goes down. So reaction, yeah, close your eyes. All right, so what did we say here? The synthetic damage is still there, but again, for NVIDIA, I'm not even looking at the synthetic anyway for the calculation. I was just looking at the short call income of 51 mil. So again, I have an estimate. You'll see it on the video. I'll post it there. But hint, hint, it's going to be 100% house money. By the way, I did add my own personal house money numbers. My cost basis on NVIDIA is $21.64. So far, I've received $13.10 per share. So all I need is $8.54 in total per share. And then I'll be playing with house money as well. Obviously, I did not buy on the launch date. Not many have, which is why I figured I'll start to add mine at this point, if anyone cares. All right, so go to the holdings. What do we got? We got net asset value. I can take rid of this note. They did close out the 127. Jay did confirm that with me via email. Thank you, Jay. Net asset value 904 mil, NAV 2451, trade price 2465. Okay, let's go to Coney. Coney, well, Bitcoin's taking a dive over the weekend, so yeah, Coin is going to probably take a dive too today. So what do we got? We got 250 synthetic, yeah, and we got 210 synthetic. So both of which, are going to be in the crapper. This one is, in danger. It's less than 2 weeks away now, 18% away. It's probably going to be even worse. So yeah, they're going to take a hit on this synthetic. 210, again, who knows? That's got 47 days to catch up. Again, as quick as the market sells off, you could see, a quick recovery, hopefully. But you never know. We'll see. All right, so what do we got here? For this week, for Coney, we got 4 strikes, man. We got scattered strikes, but unfortunately, we probably don't need it, because again, if it's a big dive, then selling calls will win if we sell at the money. But obviously, look at this. We're well prepared. We got a 6% out of the money. We got a 7% out of the money, 12 and 13% out of the money. Largest position is 13% out of the money with a 232.50 strike. So I don't think, again, no concern at the moment for the strike prices on Coney. Yes, every employee is essentially hiding. Even though they're going to win their weekly calls, it is damaging to watch this destruction of, because I'm sure their portfolios are taking a hit as well. Again, I did, for the estimate for Coney, yes, technically there's no income, but yes, of course they're going to pay. These are income funds. What are they going to pay? Definitely at least $1.25. I will tell you that much. Now, as far as the holdings data, again, a lot of this is going to be changing today, depending on how we close out the day. But the net asset value as of right now, which is as of Friday at the close, technically 681 mil. The NAV is 1698, trade price 1704. Okay, MSTY, what do we got? Well, we got one synthetic. We got a 1550 that expires on not this Friday, but next Friday in 12 days. That's going to be possibly in danger because MSTR, it's going to go down with the ship, right? So this 10-for-1 forward split, I know sometimes I keep screwing it up, saying reverse split, forward split. I've read on the website that it has a record date of 8/1, but it's technically effective 8/7. How the hell that works, I have no freaking idea. I would have expected it all happen on the same day. That way people can't buy in between. What happens to the people that bought in between? No idea. You guys can let me know. Also, I made a mistake last week. Earnings date for MSTR was actually on 8/1, right? 8/1. I didn't know that. So obviously I had the estimated earnings date up, which I think was supposed to happen this week, but obviously I missed it. So I'll give you a nice little recap. So here's the 5 bullet points. Number 1, 12,222 Bitcoins were acquired since the beginning of Q2 for a total of 805.2 million or 65,882 per Bitcoin. 226,500 Bitcoin holdings at a total cost of 8.3 bill or 36,821 per Bitcoin. I believe that's their cost basis, which is pretty good. As of July 31st, 2024. Subscription services revenues of 24.1 million, up 21% year over year. I guess they have a subscription service. They're technically a company. I know it doesn't seem that way. We just think they buy Bitcoin, but I guess people subscribe to their service, whatever the hell that is. There's a new key performer, a new KPI. They call it BTC yields. Year to date, it's 12.2%. So we'll get more into that, I guess, over the quarters. In Q2, they successfully raised an additional 800 million through their offering of 2.25% convertible senior notes, which is due 2032. So overall, doesn't seem like a bad earnings. Again, mostly about Bitcoin, but no surprise there. Anyway, I wanted to get that out to you guys, and I apologize for not catching that earlier. But again, when you cover 4 funds, it's just forget it, man. You're gonna miss shit, and it happens. As far as the weekly calls, what do we got? We got one strike, 1,600. It's 10.5% out of the money. Again, if MSTR goes down this week, obviously we'll win. In fact, all of these, if everything goes down, I don't see why they can't close these out early and open a new position for the week, or essentially roll it down in price and collect additional premium. Obviously, don't go too aggressive because you could lose if it recovers in the same week. But again, if it tanks, like if MSTR goes down like 10% today, why not roll it down 10%, right? And capture some more premium. I know they haven't really done that, but again, it's just a thought. Reaction, yeah, close your eyes, all right? I'll wake you up when it's over. So again, as far as income is concerned, today's really the last day that they'll capture any income that should matter as far as the declaration, because declaration date is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow morning, they'll declare. So whatever they make today, that'll get added to it as well. Obviously, I made my estimate based on anything that happened as of Friday, so I'm going to miss today. Also, one thing to note, my estimate did not include the market tanking beyond belief. So that may go into their thinking, right? So if I'm thinking they're going to pay, say, $1 whatever on Coney, maybe they'll pay less if Coney's going to be priced at a much lower, price point, right? If their NAV is going to tank, to a certain extent. That's one thing to think about. So all of my estimates could essentially be less. I could be looking way too aggressive now since the market's going down. Again, you never know. I don't know, but I'm not changing it now. So holding information, again, I'll just talk about net asset value. it sits at 408 mil. We'll see where it closes today. But the NAV is 26.57, trade price 26.81. So let's go take a look at the pre-market, as excited as you are to see that. So let's refresh Market Watch. Okay. All right, so Tesla, if the whole market's down, is Tesla going to be down? Yes, it is. It's down 6. That's a big dip, man. 6.74%. Good Lord. Tesla is down 5.5%. Wow, it's in the $13 range. What a shame. Nvidia is under $100. Nvidia is down, wow, 9%. It's at 97.54. Nvidia is down. Yikes. It's getting close to my cost basis. It is down 8.36%. It's at 22.59. Jeez. Oh my God. Coin is down 10.93%. It's at 182.10. Coney is down 9.33%. It's at 15.45. MSTR is down 14.19%. It's at 12.42.50. Again, this is as of 5:30 a.m., so it could be worse. It could be better by the time you guys watch this. MSTY is down 13.2%. It's at 23.27. TSLL, oh boy, my puts are in danger. TSLL is down 13.77%. $8.08. I'm going to sell more puts today, though. TNA, though, I wasn't really hoping for this, but geez, my $42 put is not looking pretty. So they're down 11.94%. They're at 34.14. My put expires on Friday. AMDY, they're down 3.18%. They're at 13.10. Is anyone up? AMZY, nope. They're down 3.13% at 18.55. BTC is down 10.96%. It's at 52,756. So obviously Bitcoin taking a massive, massive hit over the weekend and today. So yeah. So, for those of you that have held cash to the side hoping for some type of correction, well, here it is. So now you have the opportunity. So again, we'll see what happens today. Obviously, the market it's taking a dive. We can call it a correction, call it whatever the hell you want, call it a discount. But again, market goes up, market goes down. It happens, right? Let's not all run away and freak out. This is what happens. Again, the problem with the Yield Max funds is as these go down, if they don't recover in the same week, then the problem is then they'll sell calls into the next week, obviously much, much lower. And if they start a recovery, in the week after and their strikes are a little tight, then they'll probably miss out on some of that recovery and so on and so forth. So yeah, that is the downside of the Yield Max funds. However, also on the downside, though, they will take advantage and collect premium. They'll win essentially every time, as long as the market's going down. Every time they sell calls, they'll win. However, the synthetic will bring them back down, right? The synthetic, mimics the movement of the underlying. So there's good and there's bad. So let's watch the market. Let's see what it does. Let's be smart. Let's be calculated. Stick to your goals. Your goals should not change just because of a market correction. Obviously, it sucks to see red. If it's really that bad for you, turn off your phone, turn off the computer, and don't look. Come back tomorrow. Or if you love it, enjoy the discount, right? Have a blast with it. Me, mixed reviews for me. Obviously, I would love to buy some, but again, my issue was I have too many holdings, and I'm going to fix that at some point. Definitely not now because I'm down on everything, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm definitely still going to sell puts on TSLL. TNA, though, probably I got to think about that one. That one's going to be quite damaging, but I have to think about taking assignment or not. But anyway, as always, none of this is financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. If not, I will try again next time. All right. So tomorrow is declaration date. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up or shortly after, they will announce how much they're paying. So that's the good news. So you guys don't worry. It's going to be a good week after all. They'll declare the next dividend date and then payment date, all right? Regardless how red the market is, guess who's still getting paid? People who own YieldMax. So hopefully it's a pretty payment. Hopefully my estimates are close. Well, when it comes to some of them I hope I'm wrong because I hope it's higher. But we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a good week. All right. What else do I got? I guess I got to do the keyword. Well, I got to remind you, if you enjoy this content, hit the like button, right? But you should know that by now. I shouldn't really even have to say that. Also, if you have questions or concerns, leave them in the comments below. How long do you think this bear market's going to last? Is this overreaction? Or is it going to last a day? Is it going to last the whole week? Are we screwed? What do you think? All right, keyword. I don't know. I think my keyword the other day was bloodbath. I can't do it again, right? So we'll see, I guess. Today's keyword is, I don't know, man. Just how about the freaking Fed, right? If they're the blame for this, they're stupid, being wrong all the time. All they do is they're useless. They're useless in my opinion. And I don't want to get into that, but today's keyword, if you made it this far in the video, the freaking Fed, right? What do? Oh, maybe interest rates will be cut. Oh, next week. Oh, maybe we should not have said that. Or then the next week. Oh, yeah, we're looking at interest rates maybe getting cut from now on. What the hell are they even saying? Stop talking. Every time they talk, they screw up things. So today's keyword is the freaking Fed. So go away, the freaking Fed. Get off TV. We don't want to hear you talk. We don't want to see your ugly face. Move on, all right? Anyway, I'm out of here. Full week of work. Catch up on emails still from last week. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Declaration date. All right. Take care. Later.